Hello and welcome to Super Fantasy Kingdom. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description, and this is basically where you create your own kingdom and explore a vibrant fantasy world and try to survive within it. And this is kind of like a roguelite as well. So yeah, it's going to have a lot of replayability, and indeed there are going to be hero selections. As you can see right here, we don't currently have the ability to select anyone else apart from this guy, a defensive knight, perfect for beginners. And we can play him more to unlock equipment for him, and equipment is obviously going to provide a huge benefit, as obviously, as I said to you before, this is a roguelite, so it makes sense. How could everything just vanish? The first step in every run is to place the tavern. If you want to read this again, press on the task at the bottom left. Press a big building spot. And so here we go, big building spot. Any one of these, I'm going to put it probably down here. There we go. Resources can only be used after they've been taken to the castle. Food is stored in the tavern instead. Now you will need wood. Build the lumberyard. So the lumberyard should probably be next to trees, right? So I'll probably put it over there, right? For each building, you decide how many jobs will be available. Workers will choose which job to take themselves. So you can literally add a person on there with mouse wheel. The inspection mode can be used to get more information about the world. It will show you more UI data, highlight interactable objects, and show how many jobs are assigned and filled in all your buildings. So we hold Alt to do the inspection mode right there. Now you have to wait for the worker to chop some trees. To speed things up, you need more workers. Build a house on a small housing plot. Let's do that round about here. Oh, we can't do that yet because we need wood. Yes, we need wood. So my guy's going to go out there and he's going to get some wood, and then we're going to be able to create a house. The morning is over and monsters will start to attack your village. Your units will attack once targets are in range. The monsters will attack when they reach a unit. The only unit you have now is your hero. When your hero dies, you lose. Alright, so yeah, obviously there's that. So we have 3 wood now, which is very nice. And as you can see, this is my unit, as you see, and you can place him wherever you want. You can place him, I don't think I can actually place him anywhere else right here. No. At the moment, we only have a default place. We could technically put him there if we had some gold, but we don't have any gold right now. So we can now build a house. So we're going to do that. We're just going to build a house around about there. You start with 1 worker and 1 mule. Each house grants 1 additional worker. Mules can only carry resources. If a worker cannot find a job, he will help carrying instead. After wood, you'll need stone. Build a quarry on a big building spot. Okay, a quarry on a big building spot? Well, it's probably going to have to be there. We're going to need 3. 3 wood. That's going to be a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Yes, that would be a bit of a tough one. So as you can see, we do have enemies coming in here, and our worker, or shall we say our hero, is working very hard to eliminate them. And he's doing a pretty good job at it, to be honest, in my opinion. There we go. Moonrise. Monsters become angry. And there we go. All evil has been defeated. Enter the tavern. And so this is where we basically transition into the next day. It shows how many kills. It shows how much glory we got. Barely made it. What? Really? I feel like we actually... I feel like we did pretty well, to be honest. I mean, you know, I didn't do much at all. My hero was the one that is the main fellow there. My friend. And who are you, friend?
I'm no warrior.
Just a forgotten old man. I come with help. Here, take one of these. For free. Alright, an old man appears. Pick a unit. So we can take a Cyclops, an Archer, or a Rune Scribe. Well, the question is, what do we want? I'm thinking right now that we'll probably go for... I feel like the Cyclops sounds pretty cool. Let's do the Cyclops. Your new unit was placed on the bench. Units cannot attack from the bench. They must first be placed onto the battlefield. Drag a unit onto the empty spaces. Okay, so we can do this. Select a slot. Well, we'll select this one next to him, I guess. Do we have some gold? Yes, we do. Okay, there we go. Most units gain experience when eating in the tavern. They do not like to sleep on an empty stomach. Assign jobs to the tavern to get some basic food. Okay, so assign some jobs to the tavern. There we go. We got one person working there, 1 person working in the lumber mill, and we do need to create a quarry. We still need to do that, so let's do that. There we go. Build roads to reclaim your kingdom and explore the world. Roads you build are permanent, so you will unlock more and more options with time. Press the button in the upper right corner to enter the road building mode, then select the arrow pointing where you want to explore. Okay, so build a road. Alright, so where is that icon? Is it up here? This? Is this road? Yeah, this is a road builder. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we can literally build that, and we don't currently have the ability... Well, I guess we kind of have the ability to do that, and we can just build that roundabout there just to complete the tutorial, I guess. The castle can only store a limited amount of resources. To increase its storage capacity, you need to repair it. Repair the castle, and there you go. So we're going to build a road all the way along there, and it goes to another little location on the map. And this allows us to recruit this guy, a swordsman. We can actually recruit this guy. If we have this, what is that? 4 stone? We need 4 stone? Yes, we need 4 stone to be able to recruit him. So there's that. Repairing the castle, what does it actually require? 3 stone. Okay, well there you go. That's easy enough, isn't it? So it should be pretty simple. And you can also upgrade things as well as time goes on. So there we go. Monsters are now coming. Let's take a look and actually see what's going to happen with our forces here. Because obviously, this is the first time we're going to see the Cyclops in action. Hopefully he's actually going to be somewhat useful. Let's see. Oh, he actually throws rocks. Okay, I actually thought he was melee, but that's absolutely fine. I really don't... Whoa, he does so much damage. He does have cooldown though, whereas our knight is actually a little bit more damaging in regards to, well, should we say DPS? He does more DPS, I guess. We can do the fisherman's hut, potentially. Well, I think what we want to do is we want to get... Well, we want to repair this. Are we not... Oh, I did not put a worker on this. I am an imbecile. Okay, so I think we probably... Yeah, I'm not sure if we really want the lumber person right now. I don't think we really need the lumber person right now, so we'll just do that. There we go. All evil has been defeated, and we can now enter the tavern and go to the next day. Sounds good to me. All right. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Look at that. So we got 16 kills. We got some glory. Perfect. Spectacular. Oh, really? Oh, so we actually did a lot better this time, apparently? Okay. I'm kind of surprised. And you can see here, your units enter the tavern in a random order. They always pick the food most valuable to them. Each type of food is worth a certain amount of experience. All units regenerate their hit points overnight. Uneaten meat gets upgraded. So you can see here, that's what you have to do in here. Are we actually gonna... Are they actually gonna eat? Yeah, you can see here they're actually... Yeah, no. They are actually eating. Is our hero coming in here to eat? It doesn't seem like it. No, yeah, there we go. The Cyclops was not very happy because he did not get what he wanted. I'm assuming he wants, like, big meat or something like that. I don't know. It feels like that to me, at least. Okay, so obviously we've placed a person on the quarry now. So hopefully he will go ahead and do that. Yeah, I can't actually build anything else. And we've got, of course, more enemies coming in as well. And as you can see, we've already gotten 1 stone. So that's very, very nice. And hopefully we'll have the ability to repair the castle. Because repairing the castle only requires 3, which is pretty fantastic. And there we have it. There we go. Now we've got double storage space. To survive, you'll need more units. Some reside in this kingdom. You just need to find their dwelling. Reclaim parts of your kingdom until you find a unit, then recruit them. Alright, so that's obviously over here. As you see here, we can easily do this. We just need to get 4 stone, which is actually very, very easily doable if our quarry person would actually do that. And hurry up a little bit, and there you go. Alright, we did it. Nice. We already did this, and we can probably just skip this. There we go. And we can take a look. Yeah, so as you can see, the Cyclops is leveling up. He's just going to take a bit of time to do that. We are now on day 4. Okay, so we can actually build more roads. The question is, why would I want to build roads here? Why would roads make a difference here? Does this make any difference? I'm not sure. I feel like we should probably just build a road like this. Glory is not a resource that you spend, but a score that represents how well you've done in combat. You get 1 glory for each, well, shall we say, for every 10 monsters killed, but lose 1 glory for any dead unit. Alright. Okay, so this is more like exploring the world, and then if we wanted to build a road here, which I do want to do, we are then going to be getting an additional building plot, which is very, very useful, so we can do both of these. There we go. Okay. Do we have any other spaces that we can do? No, we cannot. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So we now have the opportunity to get more wood, so I could potentially get a farm which would allow us to harvest wheat, which would be very, very useful. However, I would like to get another house first. We could also get a fisherman's hut. There's so many things and so little time. Okay, well, what we're going to do first, obviously, is we're going to probably put someone... there we go. Let's put someone on the wood gathering and someone on the stone gathering. And then when the day is about to end, then we'll transfer someone from somewhere else and put them in the tavern. Because they are going to need the tavern. There we go. Sunset, workers go home. Let's put that person in there. And we are still defending. We're actually still defending, and defending very, very well, mind you. Yeah, actually, it feels like the Cyclops is doing a very, very commendable job. I'm kind of surprised about that. I kind of thought I was a bit dubious about it, but there you go. Alright, so we did it. Cyclops has leveled up. Very nice indeed. Ooh, we gained some pretty nice stats too with that. Okay, very much looking forward to seeing him in combat now. Okay, so we can now take someone off that, put them on this. Yeah, okay. Now, we only have one mule at the moment. I don't think I can get an additional one, can I? There we go. We can now recruit this guy. Let's do it. Corruption has spread throughout the kingdom. You'll need to use shards to restore the world. Shards are a permanent resource. They are dropped by bosses and evolved monsters, or gained as a reward for completing tasks on the bounty board. Cleanse a corruption. Ah, there's one over there. Okay. Yeah, let's build the road over here. There we go. Very nice. And what do you mean select a slot? What am I Ah, I can select a slot here. Oh yes, I forgot. I forgot we actually recruited someone. Oh, that's great. Okay, so let's just put him there. There we go. So he's going to be fighting alongside the knight. That's very good. And restore your kingdom and start with 1 stone more in future runs. I don't currently have one of these shards, unfortunately, but hopefully we will be able to get one soon enough. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, do we have enough wood yet? No, we don't have enough wood yet, but I would like to get another piece of wood. I actually wonder if we're going to have enough time to do that. It doesn't look as though that's the case. No, unfortunately, we will not. So we're going to have to do this. There we go. And now we can enter the tavern. Oh, we can do this, actually. Oh, no, reclaiming is not possible. Ah. Okay, yeah, we can do that next day. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, so our swordsman's going to start leveling up now as well. I think I'm not sure if I could have gotten him sooner. Probably not, right? Maybe we could have gotten him sooner. What do we have here?
I stand for the light.
Oh, he stands for the light, apparently. He stands for the light. Are you the hero of old?
Huh?
How can this be?
Don't insist.
There is no time to explain. Okay, and we can now recruit something else. Okay, so we can technically reroll here, or we can take... I think, personally, for me, I'm probably gonna take... I feel like taking the archer, but I feel like that's a bit of a boring choice. I don't know what the rune scribe does. You know what? I'm gonna take the rune scribe. Oh, I can't take him. I don't have enough gold. I don't have enough gold. Yeah, no, that's that's a game over there for us. Well, not game over, but you know, we're not going to be able to take him. So yeah, we're just going to have to move on from that. And we can finally get another worker. Let's do it. There we go. We've got another worker right there. So now we can finally get someone on there as well. Let's get this, build that road. Nice. Okay, so now we're actually going to have to get, well, we're going to have to get a hunter. We need to get windmill as well, because that's going to allow us to turn wheat to flour. And we need to get a graveyard. And yeah, a monument as well is going to be extremely important. Yeah, but at the moment, I think we can probably relax a little bit here. We are actually doing kind of fine, in my opinion. Who's this? Huh? Please, I need more power. Okay, yeah, we need to give this particular person 10 more shards. I don't have any shards right now, so that's obviously not going to work. But, yeah, pretty cool anyway. You need to use shards. They are dropped by bosses and evolved monsters. Okay, yeah. Bosses and evolved monsters. That's what we got to be on the lookout for. But that's going to be fine, I feel. I don't think that's going to be particularly bad. But now that now that we have 3 workers, it's actually making everything much, much easier for us. Because now I don't have to switch our people in between the tavern and the quarry and the, you know, woodcutter guy. So we should be completely fine now. And this should be a lot easier. Okay, so we're just going to skip that, as you can see. Very nice. The swordsman is doing barely any damage. Oh! Okay, we got a boss coming. We got a boss coming. That's going to be kind of harsh. Okay, the question is there anything... generates water for bread and beer? Generates water for bread and beer. We could also get the fisherman's hut, but that's not... In my opinion, that doesn't feel close enough to really do that. Let's see here. Okay, we can actually build a road over here. And there's another one that we can build down here as well. We could actually expand quite dramatically. Can we actually recruit someone from here? Yes, we can. A monk. We will need wheat to recruit the monk. And who is this?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Come over here. What appears to be the problem? My wagon broke down. Help me fix it. Okay, we can repair it. We don't have the ability to do that because we need some planks. We need some planks, and we can actually make planks, as you know. We can do that. It is possible for us to do that. So, yeah, we can recruit the crossbowmen as well. We don't have enough wood to be able to do that yet, unfortunately. So, yeah, to be able to do that, we need a sawmill, which turns wood to boards. And then we can create a bakery, and that turns flour to bread. Same thing with the windmill, wheat to flour. So what we'd need to do is have a windmill, have a bakery, and we could potentially have a brewery as well if we have a lot of wheat. But we obviously need to get, you guessed it, a farm first. So the best thing for me to do right now is to probably get a sawmill. Yeah, we're probably going to get a sawmill because that's going to turn wood into planks, and I feel like that probably makes a bit more sense. Oh dear, hello there, we have a boss incoming. Oh, he's literally coming. He's not even saying anything. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. Okay, well, there you go. All right, so we could potentially get the well now. Maybe that would make sense. We can repair this again as well. As you can see here, we'd need 5 gold ore. So getting a gold mine would be exceptionally useful. So what is the gold mine again? We'd need 5 planks, you see? So that's exactly the point. I feel like getting a sawmill is probably the way to go here. But I am going to be wasting stone if I don't build something else. So I feel like what I should probably do is build the well. So that's what we're going to do there. There we go. Obviously, we're not going to need that right now. The well is absolutely pointless. But it is going to be useful later on, of course. Okay, so we're doing pretty well here. We're actually destroying the ads really, really nicely right here. I'm actually kind of surprised that we are doing this. The swordsman doesn't do much for some reason. Why is he not attack? He's got such a short range. That's why. Oh, okay, yeah, he has such a short range. That's the reason. Alright, well, that's kind of interesting. What's this? Ah, there we go. Gather wood. Okay, nice. We actually got something from the bounty board right there. And we killed the Goblin King, as you can see there. And he's going to drop... Wow, he dropped 3 shards. I'm actually super surprised about that. Congratulations, you got your first star. You gain a star whenever you beat a boss, mini-boss, or curse level for the very first time. Stars are required for the most important permanent upgrades. Alright, very nice. And we can also choose our reward here. So this is going to be an artifact, potentially, that we can use, hopefully, on our main character, hopefully. I don't know, maybe. Units with push, or should we say units with this, push monsters 30% further with shield. Ah, okay. Hungry shield plus 50%, power for 5 seconds when blocking a monster. Increase this by 30% against stun targets. I'm going to go for Hungry Shield. With relics, you can customize your build even further. If not stated otherwise, a relic's effect applies to all units. Some relics can be upgraded if acquired multiple times. You can find your relics on the upper left side of the screen. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so that is great. That actually worked out surprisingly well. And the question is, we have 4 shards now, so I can actually restore... Can I do this? Yes. We got the sawmill. Yeah, well, they want us to build a sawmill, which obviously is what I already thought would be the way to go. Some resources aren't gathered, but get crafted instead. Next, you'll need boards, which are made from wood in the sawmill. To build it, you need another big building slot. To get one, you can also build roads inside your village. And so that's exactly what we've done already. So we're going to do this as well. That's going to be another 2 shards, but that's okay, because we're going to get additional wood, additional stone, and so on and so forth when we first begin, which is exactly what we want. So we can now build a sawmill with 5 wood. I currently don't have 5 wood, unfortunately, so we are just going to have to move on, I expect. There are special locations in the world where random events can happen. Events can grant free resources, relics, visitors, or even more monsters to fight. They're marked with a red X. For best results, ensure you clear these sites regularly. The chance for events increases when more of them are empty. Alright, so there's the red X right there, and that gave me some resources. We can actually recruit this crossbowman as well. Let's actually do that right away, because that's very, very useful. I probably should not have done that right away, to be honest, but I kind of wanted to potentially get him some level ups. We can also get this, which is another shard. Thank you very much. And now we can enter the tavern, and I think that's probably going to be all that we can really do. There we go. Very nice. Yes, we got 3 glory. 16 glory, actually. 16 glory, that's actually kind of crazy. Alright, so obviously the crossbowman... Oh, look at that. The crossbowman actually leveled up dramatically. It's also party night, so we gained additional experience. So absolutely perfect that we got the crossbowman at that moment, because now he's leveled up, which is going to be exceptionally good for him. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to be... I'm going to be moving this guy up here and unlock that slot there, and then we're just going to be putting the crossbowman in his position. I think that sounds pretty good. Yeah, the Cyclops does the most damage. That's hilarious. Actually quite surprised about that. Okay, so let's pause the game real fast just to make sure that we're not missing out on things. Okay, so 1 more wheat. Having 1 more wheat would probably make sense. Whenever you see an apple, whenever you see such an apple even, look out for the witch. She is very shy and likes to hide, but if you help her out, she will reward you plentiful. Yeah, well, there's the witch right there. Unfortunately, we do not have enough shards to give her just yet. And we can also extend our road over here. Extend our exploration of the world, of course. And actually, let's just take a quick look over here. Yeah, that's another monk. This is... Oh, there's someone living here. Members only. What? Get out. Okay, so members only. I don't know what's going on there. Apparently did not like us one bit. That's obviously fine. Not a problem, not a problem. I'm going to assume it's like some place that we can go to later on. And what do we have over here? The Death Priest is on a quest. Help by completing the following task. Die. Yeah, so, well, this is a problem. You will encounter many different units. They all have a special quest for you. After solving it, they will start to appear during your runs in both kingdoms. Find and help all 51 units. Alright, well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see how that goes. How are we doing so far, actually? How are we doing? I mean, as in terms of, we need more wood, don't we? We actually need more wood. So I'm going to take the person off the tavern and put them on the lumber mill. It's kind of unfortunate. I kind of hope we'll be able to get another mule soon. Although, actually, do we even need it? The mule seems pretty fast. Doesn't feel like we really need it that badly. How are we doing? How's the crossbowman doing? Our unit has fallen! Oh no! Wait, who died? The swordsman? The swordsman died. Are you serious right now? There's no way, right? Okay, yeah, it looks to me like we're actually going to be losing here. Yeah, these enemies are way too good. As you can see, boom, there you go. Death Priest unlocked. I'm assuming it's trying to show us the goal, right? It's trying to show us the goal of this. Accept defeat or try again. I don't think I can actually do this, so I'm just going to accept defeat here. There we go. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. Not in a million years. But we did get the Death Priest unlocked. And there we go. Kingdom level 2. Try out new units and relics to level up. Start with 1 gold more. And you can see here that we now have... Oh, we actually leveled up again. Oh, okay. Unlocked Outpost Stone. And indeed, do we have... anyone else that we can select? I don't think so. No, we don't have anyone that I can select just yet. We have to play with this guy, but that's okay because we can now also choose a relic for him to start with. Increase this by 30% for melee units or something, or strong units or whatever it is. So that sounds pretty good to me. Let's do it. And then we start from day one once again. Why am I alive again? Well, it's anyone's guess, sir. It's anyone's guess. Okay, so we have this sword as well. Put that on him. I'm not sure. Not sure why it was on the ground, but okay. Yeah, okay, so let's just pause real quick. And we're gonna change things around a little bit. Oh no, I don't want to place the tavern there. I'll place the tavern probably here. And then the lumberyard can go here. Quarry can go over here. There we go. Yes, we're already getting some pretty significant people up and running here. We only have one worker at the moment, as far as I'm aware, or do we have two? No, we only have one worker. So we're just going to have him do the lumberyard for the moment. And hopefully our hero will be able to handle that guy. Or should we say any enemies that come along right now. It's going to be a little bit problematic potentially. But we do want to get another house as soon as possible. We need 4 wood to be able to do that. Probably shouldn't have built the quarry just yet, should I? Probably should have built another house. That would have made more sense. But we are actually getting the wood really, really quickly, as you can see. So it's not actually even that bad. Yeah, unfortunately we can't do it right now, but you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Can we expand any further out here? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, that's absolutely fine. And we do have 3 wood. I could potentially do some other things. Barely made it? I feel like we actually did okay. But there you go. Alright, so we have the old man. He's coming to give us... You come again, old man. What's happening here? I cannot say. I woke up again just like you. So we can just repeat. And learn. Maybe this time fate is on your side. Yeah, well, maybe it is. I'm not going to take the Cyclops this time, even though he was really, really good. Actually, should I just... No, I'm going to take the Rune Scribe this time, because I want to see what he's all about, okay? Okay, so we're just going to put him there. I have no idea if he's any good. He's probably going to suck, isn't it? He's probably going to suck really bad. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave him like that. Okay, we can actually do this... Wheat for future runs? I don't really need wheat at the moment. What's this? You finished the quest. Unlock clown now? What do you mean I finished the quest? Well, I unlocked a clown, apparently. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but yes. Anyway, let's pause here real quick. We don't need anyone on the lumber mill anymore. Let's put that person over there. We can get a house. Let's get the house. And we can actually put someone on the lumber mill now again. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we need both of these, don't we? Oh, select which monster to fight today. Oh, so the clown is actually, oh dear. Well, this is gonna, okay, fine. Let's fight the clown. Oh dear. That is not good. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, so, yeah. Now, what do we need? Well, we need a, well, probably what we thought, right? What we thought beforehand, which was literally just get some more houses, get a sawmill. That's probably going to make more sense. Yeah, we should probably do that. We don't have any food right now, so I'm going to have to put someone on the tavern. Because I think the tavern is the person that gets the food. Yeah, it might have been a bit too late for us to do that. But how is our Rune Scribe actually doing, by the way? He does seem to do reasonably good damage, I guess. Not too bad. So it should be fine. Okay, so we didn't get any food for him this time, which is okay. We don't have to really worry about it too much, because if we do get party mode, it's going to level him up almost instantly. So that's really nice. Obviously, it would be good if he does have some food. So we have enough from the quarry now, which is good. Let's put another person on there. We need to do this. Oh no, select which monster to fight today. What do we want, the Death Priest or the Mechanic? Let's go with the Mechanic, I guess. We need to repair this. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, yes, we do. We can get the sawmill now, technically, if we want to. But I feel like we should probably go for the house first. Oh, the Rune Scribe actually has like a chain lightning ability. That sounds... Oh, that looks really, really good, actually. That looks really, really good. Okay. The question is, I can recruit the swordsman. The swordsman was absolutely terrible, though. Is it just me? Is it just me that thought he was absolutely terrible? I could get the crossbowman. Is the crossbowman actually any good? The question is, I am going to be delaying the ability for me to get my my village upgrade. Or should we say, for me to get another house so that we can improve that. There's the rune scribe leveling up once again. Okay, so that's good enough. Yeah, no, I think we're just gonna go for it. I think we're just gonna go for 8 wood. Just gonna go for the 8 wood because, as you can see, we're already at 7. So we're just gonna go for that. And we have, what's this? Select which monster to fight today. A jester or a djinn? Jester, I guess. I have no idea. And there we go. We finally got another house. Perfect. So now we can actually get another person on the quarry there. If we want to. I guess that kind of makes sense. And how are we doing? It feels to me like we're doing alright. What is this? More wheat in future runs? I don't need wheat, really. Not right now, at least. Maybe a little bit later on. More gold in future runs? I don't really need that either. But is it worth me doing that? Maybe it is. You finished the quest. Unlock Death Priest now? Sure. Yeah, well, we already died once. Is my hero taking damage? Yeah, I think my hero actually almost died. Did he? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, we should be fine then. Okay, so our rune scribe's leveling up. And... okay, we just need... yes, we need 5 of these. We should have enough to be able to do that. At least I hope so. It takes quite a while for this guy to run from point A to point B. Let's fight the werewolf. I don't know how good the werewolf is in comparison to the other opponent. Okay, we finally got the sawmill, so we can now do that. Let's do the sawmill, so that's going to create wood to boards. With boards, you can build a gold mine and repair the church. Gold can be used to recruit and improve units. With the church, you can get more faith to upgrade your hero. Build a gold mine or repair the church. Okay, so we have an and/or situation here. So the question is, what do we want to do? I think the gold mine is the way to go, to be honest. But it is going to take a bit of time for that to actually be done. Do we need any... do we need wood? No, I mean, do we need stone? Yeah, we do need stone. But not that much. So I'm going to actually remove that from here, and we're going to put another person on this. There we go. That sounds pretty good to me. Alright, so let's see what's actually going on here. How are we doing? No, it seems like we're absolutely fine. Completely destroyed. We do have a square here. There we go. Well, not a square, an X that we can click on. And there we have it. Okay, that's not too bad. And how are we doing? The rune scribe leveled up. And we're on day 6. Do you think we can actually make it a little bit further than we did last time? And we were on day 8 before, or something like that, right? Remember, physical damage is good against magical monsters, and magical damage against armored monsters. Makes sense. Alright, so we now actually do have the ability to get multiple... ooh, look at this. We can literally get the clown. We can also get the death priest. You know, for me personally, I think the death priest is going to be the way to go here. Let's get the death priest. Nice. Done. There we go. Alright, that's looking very, very nice now, because the death priest is going to summon skeletons, I assume, and that's going to fundamentally increase our chances of survival, in my opinion anyway. Okay, so we're getting some boards, and what do we have here? Okay, I don't know, the vampire, I guess? We'll fight the vampire next? I have no idea. I guess we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have 4 stone. Do we want to build anything? Well, we do want to build a well eventually, but we don't really need to build that just yet. And what do we need to build next? Well, we need to build a gold mine. So I need 5 planks, which I am very, very close to get. There it is. Very nice. Did it. Okay, so we can get the gold mine round about there. And upgrade the lumberyard to unlock the forester, a special job that will plant new trees in surrounding wild spaces. Special jobs do not require a worker, but cost 1 coin instead. This is the last step of the tutorial, so you can wait until you need more wood. Okay, so we can actually upgrade this with 5 stone, which is actually perfect, because we are just about to get the 5th stone piece. And then we should be able to do that. At least I hope so. Are we not? No, my worker is not doing that, but that's okay. As you can see, my Death Priest is actually doing insanely well. Very, very pleased that we were able to get him. I was kind of hoping that we could get him first, to be honest, because leveling him up does seem... I mean, it doesn't seem to do that much damage, but I feel like the ability for him to delay enemies with the amount of stuff that he summons is going to be extremely impactful. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's just see whether we're going to get our final stone piece. Oh, actually, we're not getting our final stone piece because there's no one in the quarry. Yes, there's no one in the quarry. There's the Goblin King. He's doing his thing, and no one in the quarry. That's perfect. Yes, that's wonderful, isn't it? Okay, so let's actually finally get someone on that. And the Goblin King's taking some damage. As you can see, we're getting some pretty massive gains from the Death Priest here. Doing very, very well. And there it is. Okay, so now we can finally build our... What did I actually want to build with 5? Upgrade it. That's it. Yes, upgrade the Forester. There we go. There we are. To avoid spending coins unnecessarily, special jobs can be toggled on and off. Hover over the building and press right-click. If you need some more direction, the next steps for advancement will involve smelting gold, upgrading units, hunting animals, and growing wheat to get beer and bread. And remember to explore the world. Alright, yeah, well, obviously I am trying to do that. I mean, you can see here... Oh, yeah, we do have the ability to click on this. That gets us 1 gold ore. And I think we have another one of those. Yeah, this guy. Summon Celine to your throne room. Okay, sure. I don't know who that is. Must be a new hero of some kind. A new hero, maybe. And there we have it. We killed this guy. Very nice. We can open this up. Okay, barrier can now stack. 30% for hitting wet targets with this. So, I think Necronomicon. I'm gonna go for Necronomicon. That sounds pretty cool to me. And we can get another one of those event points on the map as well, which is gonna be very nice. Okay, so now what we ideally want to do, or at least in my opinion, I feel like I really want to level up the castle next. So we are going to need to put some people on the gold mine. Yes, we're going to have to get some people on the gold mine. Now everyone's going to be leveling up very, very nicely here because of the party. And we only have 3 heroes. I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest. 3 heroes is not very good, in my opinion, at this point. I feel like we could probably do better. But the question is it doable? I don't know. Probably not. So far, people are actually pretty happy, though. Okay, we could get the crossbowman, kind of, maybe. Oh, wait, select which monster to fight. Let's fight the Scion, I guess. We could do this. More wheat in future runs. One more berry in future runs. Who's this? That's the monk again. We don't have any wheat just yet. Can't expand any further. I mean, we could get someone, but the question is, do we really want to get them and then have a situation where we don't have, I don't know, enough resources to do something else? I feel like that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? So, yeah, not a terribly big fan of that. We could go for the fisherman's hut as well, but that's going to take away some food from some people, potentially. Let's get this. We've killed 500 monsters. We're getting a lot of shards. We've got 9 shards. We could potentially get the witch, actually. We could get the witch, which would be actually pretty cool, you know. That would be pretty cool. And you can see here we are actually taking some damage. Oh no, the Death Priest is dead. Oh dear. That's quite funny, actually, thinking about it like that. Okay, yeah, no, there we are. Okay, we're actually fine. The question is he gonna revive? Or do we need to build a graveyard or something like that? I think he doesn't gain experience if he's dead. No, it doesn't look as though he gains experience if he's dead. So that's not very good. He is alive again. First one's free. Huh? What is that? What do you mean? Oh, I see. Applies barrier to the least protected ally. That sounds actually really, really good. We're going to be taking that. Nice. That gave our Death Priest a nice little upgrade there. And yeah, I'm going to just wait until we have an additional shard. Hopefully we're going to be able to get one. And the question is, what can we do now? Well, I do want to get the castle upgrade. We have another road that I can do here. There we go. Ah, very nice. Yes, that's very, very good, actually. I could potentially build a farm here. I will do that. I don't have enough... Technically, I don't have enough people to really do this. I could do the farm instead of the tavern, I suppose. Select which monster. What do we want? What do we want? Let's go for the Leech Mother. The Leech Mother sounds very pleasant to fight, yes. And as you can see, we've got a barrier on all of us here, so that's really nice. Obviously, it provides invincibility a little bit. Not sure how good that really is, taking the Necronomicon, but hopefully it can be kind of good. Wow, this is actually kind of dangerous. And you can see here, yeah, the Death Priest is dead, and we are 100% dead. Wow, that was insane. The amount of damage that was being done to us right there. That was actually crazy. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna just accept defeat here. That's absolutely fine. I feel like we did pretty well this time around in comparison to before, but obviously, as I say, I feel like we probably need more stonk units. You know, we need units that are gonna take a punch a little bit. So we'll probably try to go for that instead next time. Let's see here. Unlocked Kingdom Relic Cookies. And we are indeed leveling up quite dramatically here. Look at that. We start with 1 more gold, unlocked Outpost gold. You can build a special road. Very nice. And I believe that is indeed it. Oh, wait a minute. We have Celine available here. We can unlock her for 25 shards. I only have 9 shards, unfortunately. And there is a person down here, but I can't actually do anything with him. So yeah, Ricard is going to be who we will select. And we will go with... I think we'll go for the shield this time. I feel like getting more defense would probably make sense, don't you think? I think so. Goblin King? Ha! This is my kingdom. Yes, well, I mean, not right. I mean, not for long if I continue playing like this, but there you go. Anyway, if you would like to check out Super Fantasy Kingdom, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.